All right, now it's time to do something very important, and that is to compare an annuity with a perpetuity. You don't have to write any of this down. Sit back, relax, take it all in because it is all so very important. All right, what's the difference between an annuity and a perpetuity? And the application that I'm going to be using for this is retirement, but you should realize that it can be used in other applications as well. The retirement isn't the only one, but I think it's the easiest one to talk about. Let's first recap what an annuity is, which we spoke about in our last lesson. As we're doing so, can you also make note of the fact that an annuity acts like a reducing balance loan? That's how it's acting like. So let's pretend that I'm about to retire and I have $100 to retire on. I'm probably going to be dead pretty quick, but regardless, I've got $100 to retire on. And what I decide to do is I decide to put it into an annuity account. Well, the way in which an annuity account works is that I take both the interest and a little bit of the principal. So what do I mean by that? So let's say that the annuity account says every month we're going to give you 10% of the balance. So that means we're going to times it by 1.1. And that means in the first month, I'm going to earn interest of $10. So now it's $110. But I'm also going to withdraw $15. So I'm going to withdraw $15, which means my balance, this is important, is going to decrease. It's going to decrease. And the reason why it's going to decrease is because by withdrawing $15, I'm taking out the interest and also a little bit of the principal as well, aren't I? So I'm taking out both the interest and a bit of the principal, and that's why it goes down. And then the process repeats, in which I am figuring out, again, 10% of the balance, which now means I've got I'm earning an interest of 9.5 in the second month, which brings me up to this. But again, what I'm doing is I'm withdrawing $15, which means I'm taking out a bit of I'm taking out the interest and a bit of the principal. Which means that the balance is going to decrease. All right. So when you've got an annuity, and this is also true for a reducing balance loan, you can see because I'm taking out the interest and a bit of the principal, it goes down every time. It's going down every time. So we can visualize it like this. I started with $100 and then over time, I'm going to end up with $0. That's how it works. Keeping this in mind, let's now talk about a perpetuity. A perpetuity.